Hey folks, thanks for joining us here at Runaway Trains. We're in Arcadia, California at the Toy Train Show here at the Arcadia Masonic Center.
Are these yours, sir?
No.
And this is fun.
All right, Graham. Here's one of these. You want that one? And Luther here. Canadian Pacific?
Putting all the tin litho there.
Answer a question
Like that. You run, right.
You might be that lucky winner. We're pushing with $200 right now, so we gotta get up to a little bit more, maybe more.
That's great. That's great. I'm listening to that.
The guy might have made two.
Yeah. That's the same as that track.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, these all have. These are all coming.
Right, so, as far as close, and when you end up close to the car.
All right, we're back from our haul here. We got a small haul we didn't expect to from the train show that we were at today, our toy train show, I should say. And Drake's going to kind of give us the goods here. He's going to show us what we picked up today. So what do we got?
We have a Jersey boxcar.
New Jersey Central, or Jersey Central lines. You guys know that I'm from New Jersey. I've said that many times. And this was our line that went through my hometown of Elizabeth, New Jersey, with the Statue of Liberty logo. I love that. And it's red, and it's got the Statue of Liberty. It's going to probably roll along with our 4th of July train this year. We'll see. But it'll definitely look cool behind my New Jersey Central down there. But I mean, we couldn't pass that up. Had to get that. And the doors work. We're going to give a little shout out to our pal Shoestring, who's no longer with us. We miss you, Shoestring. All right, back to the bag, Drake. What else you got?
We have a 040 locomotive.
Oh, wow, an AT&SF and this little piece of tape there. What is that?
It says works, I think clean.
Works, needs a cleaning. That's
Needs
what it is.
cleaning. Let's take that tape off to see what locomotive we got. What manufacturer it is. It doesn't. This. I think that might be a Tyco. I can't really tell.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. If you guys are familiar with this one,
Maybe
you can let us know.
I don't know what kind. It doesn't. I can't really see it. What it says.
So hold it up so I can kind of see the side view of it. There we go. I like that small little 040. It looks like it's got a light on the front.
Yeah.
You know, we'll have to see how that runs, but you know that was at the same table as the Jersey boxcar, and the guy was like, you know, I'll take an offer on it, and he wanted 25 for that, and I think he was asking 5, and I said, would you give it all to us for 25? And he said, yeah. So we got our little AT&SF over there in
We
front
also
of,
have a New York Central.
right in front of our little New York Central. We still will have to convert our couplers if we want to run that with some of our other rolling stock. Maybe we'll keep it horn hooked. We'll see.
We'll see.
Also, what else we got?
We got a pair of units, neatly wrapped.
A pair of units.
None other than we got some Norfolk Southern high hoods.
Wow, look at that. Let's put that down here on the table. Get the other one open too. I'll move that forward here. So that's a high hood. We don't know if these run or not. You can kind of see a little bit of the railing there.
So these are
It's
Bachmans.
messed up. These are Bachmans, yeah?
These are Bachmans.
And yeah, they're the same road number. That's probably okay. We're still going to enjoy seeing these together.
I noticed it has a bell on the back.
It's got the bell that hangs over the back there. You can see that. Same with this one. We've got a 5-chime horn on both of those. I'm not sure what that is. Is that kind of like the radar or something? What do they call it?
Like
an antenna? This one's been broken off. But, you know, we watch a lot of railroader channels on YouTube, and many of the freight trains that we see have these NS trains pulling them. Maybe the more modern ones, but we love the Norfolk Southern because we see it so much, and we enjoy watching those YouTubers who film in those areas.
Also, it looks like the couplers are broken on these locomotives, so we will be needing to replace those.
Yeah, so like it has lost the spring in the coupler part of it. They might be okay. We'll see. This one definitely needs to get replaced over here in the front. But let's put those up there next to our other Norfolk Southern.
Also, I just noticed the handrails on this one are broken.
We got some broken handrails. That's all right. And that was a deal, you know, it was a pair for $30 for the both of them. And I thought that's okay, that's make a good addition to our Norfolk Southern theme here when we're running those, or if we're switching in the yard or something. We should probably plug them in and see what we got.
Let's
See if any of it works.
let's do the steam locomotive first. Okay, I think that's on the track. Oh no, if that's on the track.
Do we need a re-railer, Drake?
Yeah, here it is. Gonna get the re-railer out.
We're having a rainy day here in SoCal. I don't know if you can hear it pattering on the roof, but it is.
Okay, let's see if that. It wants to go. I'm not gonna move it anymore.
What do you think it is? Is it the, does it need to be quartered, or do you think it's okay?
I don't know.
Let's see. I'm gonna move a little closer to the layout here. Looks like it's at a quarter, maybe. I may be wrong. I probably don't know what the heck I'm talking about. But when we watch SMT, he says 3 o'clock and 12 o'clock. And that looks like that's at about 2. So this should be at 11. And it's not at 11. This is more like it's 7. So about 7 and 2, still not quite there either. So we'll have to, we'll see what we can do with that. Maybe we'll open it up and I'll try and recorder those wheels. But you can kind of see the engine in there and stuff. Let me hand that back to you, Drake. All right, so we'll come back to our Steamy. And let's check out these two NSs and see what we got. The first one, is this the one without the antenna?
Yes.
Okay. Let me switch places with you, Drake.
All right. Let's see if this works. Oh.
We got something happening here. All right. You think we can get it to go around the whole way without stopping? How about lights?
see.
Did you notice if there were any lights on it?
If we go.
All right. Well,
That was a good engine.
it's pretty quiet considering. It definitely made it around the layout. So we've got a runner there. We can put that aside here.
No, that's right. It's identical engine.
The identical one. This one with the antenna. I keep saying radar. In my mind is saying radar, but the word is antenna.
All right.
All right, let's try it.
Let's try this. And we got a runner. But this one definitely has lights.
This one has lights on it. We can see that. On the other one, not so much. They may be in there, they may be disconnected, or they may be burned out. We don't know.
Looks like the number boards are lit, I think. No,
Yeah, that number board is lit.
yeah, number boards are lit. What does reverse give us? Reverse gives us nothing.
Oh, I see the light. It looks like the light went on. Can you guys see that?
Signal does work.
All right, Drake is going to give it a little push over there.
Come on. There,
There
we
we
go.
go.
You just got to give it a little help. But it does work.
I gotta say, it's pretty smooth. You know, like it can kind of crawl a little bit there. It's not really noisy either. Let me switch the direction, go forward a little bit. Like, that's pretty good, considering it's older and it was used. You know, you never know what you're gonna get when you go to one of these like meets and you get something used, but I'm pretty happy about that. Is that a Bachmann, Drake?
That I could.
I don't know. It stopped in front of the Bachmann factory. Let's see.
Check its other unit.
Yeah, let's
It's
see.
a Bachmann.
It's a Bachmann. So
It's a Bachmann.
there we go.
As you can see on the fuel tank.
Do you guys have these engines? Anyone out there run these on your layout? This the high hood, and that's this part here, compared to here where you've got where it drops down like that. This one has higher. That's got to be harder to drive that one because of visibility. You know, if you're on this side, you're not seeing past that side. You know, you're only seeing over there. You know, as opposed to here where you can see straight out.
That's
all
why
the way across.
they run these units long hood forward, so they run it this direction instead of this direction. It's this.
So if they're
this
looking
direction.
out that way, that's even harder. You know, your visibility, this whole length of this locomotive, plus some, is blocked. The visibility. You know, we don't think about that. You know, those people up there who are running the trains and operating them. You know, they probably worry about people stepping out onto the tracks or whenever they go through a cross intersection and there's cars going across. You know, I'll bet you they worry that somebody's going to jump out or a car is going to pop out of nowhere and stuff, because you know they can't slow down. They got a huge momentum going, and it's hard to stop on a dime. And they've got to be very extra aware while they're operating such a huge piece of machinery. Well, that's our haul today. You know, we want to say thanks to Keith and Orville, who were the two sellers there today. There was a huge space there, lots and lots of tables, and people from everywhere, all over Southern California there, were displaying their goods and things that they had for sale.
Some had some Lionel.
We saw a lot of Lionel.
We saw some HO.
We even saw some N-scale there as well.
N-scale.
But
Like post-war and pre-war.
yeah,
Vintage Lionel trains as well.
their main thing was toy trains. So we saw some really cool things. You know, I tried to grab as much of that as I could in the video that preceded our little haul here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love the sense of humor in the model railroad community as well. You saw some fun stuff there, like the G.I. Joes and some of the other things that I filmed. So, but thank you for joining us today here at Runaway Trains. And please leave a comment, subscribe if you've never been here before, and give us a thumbs up. We hope to see you again. Thanks for watching Runaway Trains. See you on the next run.
My heart like gasoline and I'm just waiting for a spark. I'm normal people, just know